Check it out right now. We're looking at the video right here. It's a picture from Menasha, Wisconsin. You can see the tornado right there rip some of the roofs off of the buildings, and we know it was bad. That's a pool table. I'm just noticing right there. It's a pool table sitting right on that building. Unbelievable. Communities across Wisconsin, hey, they're still trying to figure out the full scope of the destruction of Monday's tornado, and it was a violent one. It was at least an EF3 tornado. That was a preliminary reading of 140-mile-per-hour winds, but they're still doing the assessing as we speak. The twister cut directly right through Menasha and then Appleton first and went right into Lake Winnebago. Fox Weather Correspondent Katie Byrne is live in Menasha with the latest on the recovery efforts. Katie, great to see you again this afternoon.
Hi, Bob. Well, that pool table belonged to this Plank Road pub right behind us here. Kim is the owner of that pub. She's the owner of multiple businesses here in Menasha. Just if you could walk us through kind of what the last 48 hours have been like for you. Your businesses have been destroyed.
They've been destroyed. It's 10 years plus of my life. It's just completely surreal. Been very stoic the past 2 days, just getting through the trauma and dealing with the loss of your livelihood. And fortunately for me, it was just a building. Nobody was in it. It's just my business. I feel more for the people that have lost their homes and are completely displaced, and that really need a lot more help than I do.
And something I've heard a lot from residents around here is that this is a place that everyone would go to.
Yeah, it's a great community spot. We had a lot of good memories. It's an amazing place where people gather and share their lives and deal with things like this, like trauma. We get through it together.
Yeah. What was it like when you first came and saw this in person? You had just left work when it happened?
I got out of here before the storm hit. I had just gotten home. I didn't see it until late afternoon, and by then it was already over social media and on the news, and I didn't see any of it, and I didn't want to until I walked up and saw it in person. And then I already had a picture in my mind of what it was going to be, and it's what it is. It's gone.
I know you have a team of friends, family, staff?
Employees, staff and friends all throughout yesterday and today. We were able to recover as much as we could, and we were able to salvage quite a bit of at least product and memories and signs and other things I can use at my other bar.
Is that kind of the priority for you guys right now, trying to salvage what you can? I know there's a chance of rain tomorrow, which a lot of people have been saying their belongings are exposed to the elements. They're trying to get things in a dry place.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. At first, the priority was everybody was good. The second priority is recover what you can and get out, because in probably a week it'll be gone.
You also have an auto shop that's right down the street here. You've multiple businesses, so where do you go from here?
Where do you go? You just start to one day at a time, one foot in front of the other, and figure it out. I've got another business up the road. I still have my home. We'll be okay. We'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything you want the public to know about, what's going on in the community, what the priorities are, the most urgent needs?
I think the priorities are the people that have homes and that need a roof over their head and food and water. There's no power, there's no water here. I know that Door County Candles is doing a fundraiser. We have the Menasha Strong, the tornado t-shirt that can be all found on our Facebook page. Mm-hmm. If you want to contribute, I know that money is going to help the community.
And for people who aren't here to see this in person, how widespread is this damage, and how many businesses do you think, including houses?
I have no idea. They said it was a few miles wide. It's multiple, just in the corner. There's how many businesses and how many houses. It's devastation, our entire community.
It's still like the early stages of kind of understanding the magnitude of the damage, it seems like, not only for local residents, but the officials too.
Yeah, absolutely. We're only on day 3. This just happened. So, and I think they're making pretty tremendous progress for the roads to be cleared and we can get in and out now to recover what we need to. So I think access was the first thing.
Yeah, that's a good point. And we have, utility crews nearby right now working on restoring power, things like that. That could take a few days, if not longer, just because of the magnitude of the damage here. But Kim, we want to thank you for sharing your story with us and, being such a staple in the community. A lot of people talk about how this is a place that they come to and, like you said, make memories.
Absolutely. Look forward to remaining in the community. So it's a good place to be.
I'll send it back to you, Bob.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Katie. And tell Kim thank you. And we're sorry for her loss also with all her businesses.